Alright, are you looking for a gaming mouse but don't know which one to get and you're running on a budget? Well, what's up guys, ProdiJay here and I present to you the top 5 budget gaming mice under $50. And just for a disclaimer, I do not own all these mice as they were all picked out based on my opinion on the best value for your money. And if you guys want another video on more budget mice, drop a like and comment down below. Now for our first mouse, we get the Corsair Harpoon Pro, which will cost you about $20 right now on Amazon. And although this is the cheapest mouse on the list, it does provide great value. The 12,000 dpi optical sensor is the PMW3327, and the mouse uses high performance Omron switches for lasting durability, rated for more than 20 million clicks. So despite the low price, you are getting a mouse that will last you a long time. Now this mouse weighs at 85 grams, which is slightly heavier than other competitors like the Model O, which weighs at about 69 grams. Also, they list this as an ambidextrous mouse, but due to the contoured shape and rubber side, you're most likely going to use this mouse if you're right-handed. And for an added plus, this mouse does come with RGB that you can customize within the Corsair IQ software. But besides all that, for $20, you can't really complain too much as the Corsair Harpoon Pro does provide great value if you're running on a budget. Up next, we get the Dragon M711 FPS Cobra, which will cost you about $33 right now on Amazon. Now, many of you probably know that Dragon is known for making budget setup gear, so it shouldn't be a surprise that I included one of their products. So the M711 houses a Pixar 3360 optical sensor, which is great for precise tracking and allows for a tremendous max DPI of 24,000, which no one's going to use a DPI that high, but it does make for a weird flex in a way. Though you will most likely use one of the 5 DPI options. Now this mouse uses LK optic switches instead of Omrons, but they are rated to last 50 million clicks, which is longer lasting than the Corsair Harpoon Pro that we just showed off. But a big downside with this mouse is the fact that it weighs at about 100 grams, which is quite heavy for most mice nowadays. But if you're thinking of getting this as your first mouse, it wouldn't be a bad idea considering the sensor, but if you already know what a lightweight mouse feels like, then you might want to avoid it. But finally, yes, this mouse does come with RGB lighting, which can be changed within the Dragon software, in which you can set up different profiles to save certain light modes. But overall, for $33, it's good, but it will be heavy. Now before we move on to the next mouse, I do want to mention that this video is sponsored by Lustre. Lustre is a free Chrome extension that helps you shop for the best products at their lowest prices for you. And they do this by gathering different information from the best expert sources on the internet, analyzing key features and reviews, and then they finally rank thousands of competing products based on how well they fit your budget. And I personally love this extension, mostly because this is a great tool for my audience that wants to find some of the best products around their price range. And this extension is easy to use and only takes a single click to install. So if you're interested in getting this free extension to find the best deals and different products and such, I'll be sure to leave a link down below. Moving on, we got the Logitech G502 Hero, which will cost you about $40 right now on Amazon. Now, if you didn't know already, Logitech makes some of the best mice in the business, and the G502 is no exception. As the specs, the G502 uses the Hero 25K optical sensor, which is the highest performing and most efficient sensor Logitech has ever made. Precise tracking of over 400 IPS, zero smoothing, and zero acceleration. The mouse itself weighs about 121 grams, but it does come with 5 3.6 gram weights so you can add or remove at any time. I should also mention that the G502 has 11 programmable buttons in which you can assign in-game or map out to different apps or system commands, but for most people, you'll probably just use it for gaming. Also, this mouse does have programmable RGB lighting that you can customize with the LightSync software. And finally, if you do get this mouse, you get a 1-year warranty. But overall, if you're looking for a mouse with extra buttons and gets highly rated reviews, the G502 Hero is the perfect choice for you. Up next, we get the HK Gaming Mirror S and M going for $50, and the main difference between them is that the Mirror S is designed for small to medium hands, and then the Mirror M is designed for medium to larger hands. Also, the Mirror M is only 2 grams more than the 61 gram Mirror S, but aside from that, both mice use the same Pixar 3360 optical sensor, 50mm Omron switches, has a max CPI of 12,000, and not to mention that these mice come in many different colors for you to choose from. Also, this mouse uses a paracord cable that's ultra light and flexible compared to a rubber cord, and they do come with PTFE feet and anti-slip grips so you can move your mouse smoothly and have more control. Now this mouse does feature an ambidextrous design, but it is slightly optimized for right-handed gaming as the 2 extra buttons are on the left side. Also, another thing to note, if you're worried about spilling something near the mouse as it does have a honeycomb design, you'll be happy to know that the PCB is IP68 waterproof. And for you RGB lovers, the only RGB in the mouse is the scroll wheel, so if you're looking for more RGB, then you might be disappointed. But nevertheless, whether you have small or big hands, the Mirror S and M are great choices as they're lightweight, use good sensors, and they come in different color designs. And finally, for our last mouse, I chose the glorious Model O and D, going for about $50, but this price is only relevant if you buy from the PC Gaming Race website, as they cost about $10 to $20 more on Amazon at the time of this video. Now, the main difference between the Model O and Model D is that the Model O is ambidextrous, whereas the Model D is shaped for right hands. Plus, the Model D weighs 2 grams more than the 67-gram Model O. Both mice use the Pixar 3360 optical sensor and use 20mm Omron switches. The honeycomb design also allows for better ventilation for your hands so they don't get as sweaty as other mice. Also, this mouse glides smoothly with G-skates, and there's no tug as the glorious mice use the ascended cord, which is ultra flexible and lightweight, giving the mouse an almost wireless feel. And to end things, the RGB on this mouse is just amazing, as you can easily customize it within the software, which is easy to use. Now, if you have kinda small hands, there are smaller versions like the Model O- or the Model D-, which have the same specs but are just smaller and lighter. And finally, if you did get any of these mice, they do come with a 2-year warranty and a 180-day replacement guarantee, so if anything happens to your mouse, you'll be happy to know that it's protected. But overall, if you're looking to get a light mouse that has a good sensor, nice RGB, and does a cool design in general, I'll be sure to leave links to the glorious mice down below. But after going over all these mice, all I gotta say is that you're getting a good deal if you're not looking to break the bank on a good mouse. But if you don't happen to like any of these options, then I'll be sure to include more down below that I didn't talk about in this video, because I know not everyone is going to be happy with this list. Which I did try my best to have each mouse at different price ranges and have each one slightly different from the next. But if you guys want me to do another video going over mice, make sure to drop a like and comment down below. Also, before I end off the video, I do want to mention that since all the mice are from Amazon, the prices are always subject to change and certain products may run low on stock depending on the time and date. So I would recommend getting whatever items you want as fast as possible before the prices or stocks changes for the worst. But I think that's gonna wrap it up, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If so, drop a like and subscribe for more quality content like this, because I do love making videos like this one. Also, if you guys can, comment down below what you liked or disliked about the mice choices and tell me what you would change about them, because I know everyone will have their own ideas and opinions on which ones should have been featured. So leave your comments down below, as I want to hear what you guys have to say, and because I do love responding to everyone's comments. Also, if you love the content on my channel, then I would highly recommend following me on TikTok, as I post multiple daily videos on there similar to what I post on YouTube. So if you like to see daily content from me, I would highly recommend checking out my TikTok. But anyways guys, thanks for watching, and be sure to have notifications on so you won't miss any of my videos. My name's ProdiJay, and as always, stay classy.